Hi, today we will discuss about a basic or a very important tips regarding how to use a desktop, how to make it your laptop or desktop healthy in the sense of in your usage. How do you use it without slowing down your PC or the desktop? These things are like we on every day we use our laptop or the desktop or things so frequently, and we forgot basic things what to do, like how to clean it, how to remove the unwanted files, how to remove the things from and keep it properly in case of system suddenly shut down or in case of system suddenly crashes. What the preventive measures we have to take in this scenario? Let us together we will learn or we will start making a setup how to make your healthy working environment with the laptop or the system. For example, if your PC has been crashed suddenly in the morning, when you switch it on it is not getting on. What about your files? What about the system you have been like you are adapted to it, and all what about your mails you are using? So, to avoid all these things, there are so many of softwares and so much of the things are in the market available, but we will concentrate more on to how to use in available resources without spending much of the money. For example, we will start with using how to switch on your desktop or how to switch on your computer. The moment you switch on your system or the laptop, it should start. Everybody expect it to switch it on immediately, but due to the operating system or the previous night or the previous time when you shut down your PC, that affects the starting down. Like if you have not closed all your files very like one by one or all the files, next time when you switch on your PC or the laptop, the delay of opening the operating system increases. So, make sure you shut down your PC completely if you want, and if you know that next switch on will be a some hours no or a day. And also it is very much beneficial for the computer also when you switch it off or when you completely close all the files and shut it down. So, the system processor or the fans everything closes down and the heat will not be produced inside the laptop or the CPU. Mostly the very much first thing we do is just close the lid and go in case of laptop. In case of desktop, you will switch it off your monitor and go. What happens at that time? When you whatever you are working, you just close your lid of the laptop and go. Whatever the available things are being kept like that open, and that state is called hibernation. In this hibernation state, everything it uses from the hard disk. So, when you switch it off your laptop, the hard disk resources are keep on running and it need power, and you will push it your laptop into a bag and you will carry it off. So, the laptop is not physically off, the laptop is on and the power is getting, the battery is been getting used. Maybe the percent is very negligible or compared to his, no need to talk on that, but but even though the laptop power is used, the fans are used, when you close that inside a bag, there is no way to the air pass it. The air has to pass it through entire your laptop, and try to raise your laptop when you are using by keeping some stand or something, so that the air passes. But in that is the reason, if you shut down and keep your laptop inside the bag after certain time, say that 2-3 minutes, give a time for after shutting down, so that the air accumulated passes out and also the heat passes out from the laptop. This will increase the life of your laptop very much, particularly the laptops nowadays, whatever even it is a ultrabooks or even whatever even the pads. The next case comes to increase the performance. How far RAM is, high RAM you have or low RAM you have to increase. We can increase the performance of the laptop basing on few small things what you can do on a routine. like on a day basis or weekly basis or on a monthly basis. But this routine, this frequency, if you reduce it, say a daily or a 2 days or a thrice a week, will make your laptop performance increases. Like what we will do, one by one we will few steps we will consider here. For example, when you click on some start button, if your laptop is taking more than 2 or 3 seconds, that means there is some problem with your laptop. So to avoid that problems, what we have to do, or what steps you have to take to increase the performance, the delay time should be reduced. Then the first factor in this is the files on your desktop. A normal tendency of a normal user always keeps his files or working area on the desktop. That is the first disaster for any laptop. In case of failure, in case of laptop crashes down, so first things you will lose is from the desktop. So first thing in the mind of any user is that you should avoid using files on desktop. You should avoid files keeping on desktop. So where we will keep? There are some more folders like my pictures, music, photos, videos in your system. Few people or the few users are always keeping the files in that, which is also a little not in a healthy manner. Reason, it could have any problem, like if any crash down or even the files increases, the performance of the system also decreases. So now from desktop or from the folders like what is been predefined or already created in your system, please don't use that. Move your files or your folders to another drive, mostly like D drive or or E drive or F drive, whatever drive available on your laptop or the desktop. Avoid using folder which have a Windows installation, I mean to say the partition of the hard disk. For example, C will be the majority of the laptops will have a C partition where we will keep all the operating system. So you should leave as much as space for that operating system to work on. So that is the reason you should not keep any file related to your working files on the partition where operating system is stored. So where is the best way? You have to make a particular folder on another partition or another drive like D drive or E drive. What is the advantage of making a folder and storing into it is that you can periodically or at your own frequency you can connect external hard drives and take a backup of your full working files. This will also help you in case of breakdown or in case of physical problem with your laptop or any crash downs on your laptop or in a desktop. At least you will have some backup of your files. How to make that backup? We will see in the later section of this. First thing, clearing of your desktop. Mostly first thing, don't keep a file or any icon or anything on your desktop. You can move all these things to your particular folder or in a D or in E. And also from the documents. See, basically there are certain folders like documents where whenever you save any file, the file like Word file or Excel file or a picture file will go to that folder. That you can avoid selecting your work area or a work folder and keep it up. So in the usage, while using, we frequently face one small problem like saving a file, maybe whatever you save like a Word file or Excel file. In that, to save the file, basically first thing we should consider is the file name. Mostly we don't consider a file name and the location where we are saving this file. For example, if you are saving some Excel file with your account details, but we give a name to it as AAA and we will store it on some documents. In case of latter, if you want to retrieve it, search it, you will be forgetting the file name and also you will be forgetting what is inside, but only we know accounts details or my personal expense details. To get back that file at that time, it takes lot of pain to search around it, and also search, it will waste your a lot of time. Instead of in that time, you could have rewrite entire file. So to avoid such problems, it is a small things we will be following it up, like related file name, and the file name should not be too lengthy. Try to keep a file name very short. For example, like personal expense, like EX, short letters, and the date or the year, and storage in a particular drive where your personal files you want to keep it up. Like you can separate your folder to your particularly related things like Word files, Excel files, expense files, so like that. So in case of next, if you want to go to a file, you can directly go to that file, to that folder and search it there. And if you give a proper or appropriate names, then it will make your job very easy to search that files. And after so many files increases, there is a problem that we will be forgetting when you did that file, what is the file name, what was the old thing. While sometimes we face a problem like while working on the file, we will forget to save the file. There is some data is there, you are keeping on typing and but you forgot to save the file. Due to some unavoidable circumstances, system hangs up or system shut down automatically, or there is a power failure or sort of some failures happen, then whatever you did, that is been lost. To make sure such things should not happen, make always a habit of pressing Ctrl S on any file in between of your work, and the frequency should be less, means 1 minute, 2 minutes. So that you should keep an habit of pressing Ctrl S as soon as possible, or whenever the time should be reduced. This will help us a lot in the saving your time as well as save of your work. The another problem we face or every user faces is here while using internet. We use or we are nowadays, it's like we depend only on internet. The browsers, there are plenty of browsers available in our present life. One is like Internet Explorer, Google Chrome from Google, Firefox from Netscope, and other things are there. So which is best browser, it is very difficult to say. It depends on usage. How do you feel comfortable? Each browser got its own advantages. But at the same time, every site you visit, that site has a tendency to store some files on your computer. That is called temporary files. Every time you visit a certain site, you will see some files. Every picture you open on your Internet Explorer, that picture or a copy of the picture or the file names are been correspondence has been stored on your computer. That means whenever you visit a site, the site first downloads to your computer. So these things keep on increases as much as you use your computer. Now the operating system will not delete these files automatically. The user has to remove these files on a periodic basis. To remove these files, the easiest way is that using a free software available online, that is called CC Cleaner. You can just download free of cost, install that software. It is very much there is no virus or nothing in that. This software, when you run this software, it will do a job of like cleaning all the temporary files from your system and giving you the free space back. So there are certain of advantages with this file is that I will be showing you detail like how it will clean and what are the things options we have to regularly clean it up, and also the files from the recycle bin. Whenever you delete a file which stores on the recycle bin, that can also be deleted. To start the CC Cleaner, click here start. This opens. Try to click all the tick marks. There is one button called Run CC Cleaner. Just press that button. and now you will see within a few seconds this will search entire